Money makes your heart strong. Getting rich is not about the future. Money is not about the amount. How I have been spending my money so far. Money is not that important, but you need money for a lot of important things in life. I'm not in that position that I can be dashing money. There's more joy in giving than receiving. I really crave nails. Do I really need that? When I imagine myself paying it for the next 10 years, that's a lot. That's a lot. If you don't have money, you're out of the system. Bottom line, it's what it is. Billionaires, Dangote is nothing. That was an expensive lesson. Hello, curious. Welcome to my channel. My name is Dominique, and once again, you're most welcome to my channel. Today, I'm still wearing my gym clothes. It's like we are going to get rich. Our topic for today, for our Winners Wednesday, it's how when I mean is all of us, how I intend to be a millionaire. Look, it depends on the how is it called, the currency you're using, because in a certain currency maybe I'm already a billionaire. So it's just to say how I intend to have a better financial status. Like millionaire is just a name. Like, I don't care if it's just 9999999. Like, and if I want to buy something and I have almost 1 million in my pocket, I can still remove 10,000 to do what I want to do for my life. So I don't really care about that end number. It's just about financial goals, right? So on our Winners Wednesday, we are going to be talking about how to be a millionaire, right? So for myself, if you don't know me, I'm in graphy. In graphy it wasn't actually an insult. My teacher used to always tell to me, graphy, shut up. This is the reality. So at the end of the day, I accepted the name and I accepted the Bami power. Like, I'm a Bami power. So it's okay. We love money. Sometimes I think the grassy people are like the Igbos of Cameroon, or sometimes I say they are the Schwaben of Cameroon. Schwaben is this dynamic in Germany, so they have the industrial power. So it's okay. I'm a Bami power. I'm a Grassfield. I am an Igbo. And yes, I say an Igbo saying. I'll try and translate it in English. But in pidgin English, money to make my heart strong. Like, money makes your heart strong. Like how? But it's just to say, when you have your pocket full of money, you walk differently, you feel yourself different, you have different vibes going. Like, no, sorry. So, look, to be serious, if you really consider all the money I have been touching since I was born, not even born, before I was born, my parents were already spending money on me. So from the pregnancy, even before the pregnancy, because you have to bring the mother, you have to get married, all of that is because at the end of the day they want children. So anyways, there has been a lot of money spent on me, and I've been touching a lot of money. So imagine they gathered all that money and hanging out to me right now. then I'm fine. I just wanted to introduce you to my first point, which is going to be that it's not about the future. Like, getting rich is not about the future. I used to jokingly say to my friends or a relative, like, if you can't handle 100 francs CFA, dollar or euro, it's not a million that you're going to handle. It's just my conviction. Like, money is not about the amount. I mean, to a certain extent, if you have nothing, then you can't do anything. But we are here talking about middle class or even the poor, because I was in all those situations in my life. So you can't tell me that you can handle little money. As long as you have an income, even if it is a gift, it is an income, because some of those people or some of us, let me say like that, our profession is family member or sister or mother. I'm sorry, but hey, I've been in those shoes, like, daddy, mommy, but it is your income, like pocket allowances or whatnot. If you are not able to make something out of that little you have, forget about getting that much. So I want to reflect with you people what is stopping me from being millionaires, how I have been spending my money so far. So it's not about the amount, it's about what you do with the little, with what you have. So I've been thinking money a lot, really a lot these times. Like, you get to a certain age where, you know, money is not that important, but you need money for a lot of important things in life. It's just what it is. I can't change it. I'm not that kind of money eye or money minded person, and it's not really my happiness. Unfortunately, that's my problem number one. Like, I don't accord a lot of more importance to money. Like, I get my happiness, I get my warmth, I get my joy from different things than money. Like, the best things I do in my life are free. The best, where I get the biggest joy is most of the time free. In a way or another, you touch money. That's the point. So I had this lady calling me. You know, when you are in bush, people think after each and every step you go, there's a green €100 beard waiting for you, and they're talking funny things, and you see the ones with the less incomes and the one with the higher incomes, both of them seem to be complaining and hoping for you to do something. And sometimes I listen, because I believe, listening is also a help. Like, who listens to my problems? And most of the time you find out that there is something wrong in budgeting. So, and that has been an issue for me since I was younger, and I was blessed enough that I have parents. My mother would joke, my father would joke on this issue, like, if you have your pocket allowance, it was a month. It's not like other people, they were giving them each morning you have 25 francs, or you have 100 or 200 or 500. It was monthly. Hey. So they give your money monthly, and you must handle it till the end of the month. And if it rains or it sun shines or whatever, that is what you're working with. So it wasn't easy. It wasn't really easy. But hey, let's talk about adult time. So this woman will be talking to you, wanting you to send them even something like, and me, I want to know where my money is going and if my money is going to get any impact. Like, if it's just giving you a fish or helping you to go and fish for yourself. So most of the time, if it's just going to be a fish, then I decide if I can allow myself in my own budget to just like dash, like that's the word, just dash money. And I'm not in that position that I can be dashing money. So sometimes I just listen to know if you really need some, because life is not easy. And sometimes like restraining yourself for 5% can help somebody around 80% or even more. So that's just why I listen. But 95% of the cases, people are not able to handle a certain amount. Let's say 100,000. Like, if you are a housewife and you have a certain food budget, pocket allowances budget, if you are not able out of that budget to like keep 1%, 2%, 10%, I don't even mind. I want a certain percentage. I want you to know that there is not something coming from that is what you are going to have. not more, not less. So if you are not able to budgetize in what you have in which lower amount, I don't even care, then forget about it. You are not going to be a billionaire. So that's how we get to our my second point, why why I haven't yet been a millionaire is yeah, I'm too charitable. I feel people's pain more than my own pain. Like I said before, sometimes you say, okay, let me just restrict myself 5, 10, 20%, even more, to allow somebody to breathe. Imagine if that breathing story is not is not true. No, but hey, like there's more joy in giving than receiving. That's just me. I've not yet been a millionaire in a certain currency. So sorry, excuse me for that. So the next thing I think I have been doing wrong with my money, of course I budget. Of course money is not that important. Of course I have a little bit of too much of a giving hand. But there's my share also in it. And I think this is not going to change. I am too much of a spontaneous buyer. Like, I used to make lists and look at the list after 2 or 3 days and come and look after if I still really want all the items. Nowadays I get in the store. Not even nowadays, I've been doing this for years. If I see something, but I have a difficult taste. If I see something that I like, which is not always the case, especially garments like clothes, I buy sometimes in 2 or 3 colors, really. And and actually, I don't think if I stop buying clothes right now, like today, that I will need any clothes in the next 5 years. Like I can go 5 years without buying clothes. So that is another budget that is too much. The next point why I haven't yet been a millionaire and why I've been spending too much money on is I've been doing all-in expenses. Like obviously we did a fixer-upper, but hey, if I have to be rational, it shouldn't have been this much this quick. But it was like, yeah, a deliberate decision, which is fine, but it was not clever. I didn't have any particular consequences, like, of course, but it was calculated, like calculate risk, but it was not clever to do it that way. So, and that's not even my first car. It was an all-in expenditure. Like the next 3 months, if you came to me and said, Dominique, I need 10 euro, I looked at you like, look, I have to foil my car. I didn't plan that budget. But hey, you go through what you go through. So I now know how to better do it next time. And as I'm talking to you, maybe let me know how you have been spending your money so far. Are you okay with what we have been doing so far? Like, I'm okay with some expenses, but some expenses I think, Dominique, it shouldn't have been. And the next point would be cosmetic. Like, I can do my hair, especially this hair that I'm wearing. I can do it. I can really sit down, put some films, some movies, or I go on the streaming and network and I just be doing my hair. But sometimes I want that luxury or that comfort, or I don't know. Let me know what that is for somebody to do my hair. And that costs. Like if you do it 10 times, no, 10 times is too much. Who does that? Like if you do it 5 times a year, that's too, it's more than that, but times 5, you see how much that is already. So on clothes. I'm not saying the amount I will save if I actually apply what I'm preaching plus the 250. I got my eyebrows microbladed. Maybe I will put it right here and you see the whole experience. And that was also money. It was 2 sessions. And like 3 weeks after I got them done, like finally done, I realized I could have done it myself for like 10% of the money I spent, like to buy the, yeah. But hey, it's life. All the nails, like actually I can afford like spoiling myself with and I've been doing it before, but each time like I sit there and I really crave nails. I crave nails. And the first install, like if you mind hygienic and everything situation, you have to like pay something, right? And I have the lock or unlock that my nails don't really grow that fast. And all the nail salon, they say, okay, after 4 or 5 weeks, you come, then you pay something like 20% less than the first time. Who is going to go there after 4 or 5 weeks? So anyways, that nail issue is something. But on the other side, yeah, I don't wear human hair. Mine and plastic, right? But on the other side, I said, no more black woman, like modern. Please, like, that is a point. I'm fighting my hair and my nails. I really fight to keep them in my budget, but rationally I said to myself, do you really need that? Do I really need that? But it is what it is. Yeah, like each time I look at those nails, I love them. They look nice when they're done. Like they can do great work. It's beautiful. But that budget though, when I imagine myself paying it for the next 10 years, that's a lot. That's a lot. So that is what is stopping me from being a millionaire. Why am I saying billionaire? Like, okay, one never knows. Stopping me from being a billionaire because hey, the blessings are coming, so I should voice it. Billionaire. What am I going to do with billions? Anyways, more money, more problems. Sometimes you forget about it, but money is security. Money is peace of mind in a certain way. Yeah, money is mostly security, like financial and social. There's modern security. Like, if you don't have money, you're out of the system. Bottom line, it's what it is. So the next point is rewarding myself too quick and too much. Like, I'm not going to lie, I love handbags. Like when you are just walking, coming home, walking, going, sometimes at the point I said, I have to reward myself. For what? And I went and I bought a handbag. I'm not going to say the price because shades, like, what was I thinking? And I paid it even like cash. I didn't even use my card. That woman he was just looking at me, and that was something like 2 or 3 years ago, and I haven't worn that bag even once. I have an item I bought for hundreds of euro. Let me just say it like that. Yes, for hundreds of euro that I haven't even used once in years. That is wasted money. So at this point, I should be already like, let me exaggerate, 30%, halfway to my millions. You see myself? So people are saying, hey, my financial goals, how to budget. Look, turn back, and look at how you have been spending your money so far. Make make corrections, like right first, but like back in school, and then you come back, then then we shall be on our way to being not millionaires, billionaires. Dangote is nothing compared to what we are going to be. Like you were sitting and taking, although his private life, I don't envy him. So yeah, rewarding myself too quick and with the wrong things. I don't even know. It was just like doing like others. I don't know. Okay, I've learned. It was an expensive lesson. Let me say that. But don't do the same. You're listening to me, you're watching me, so it should be something good for you. That was an expensive lesson. Yeah. So I've said it all. So I've shown you how I've been misspending my money, spending it on the wrong things at the wrong time, and etc, etc. Now we know why I'm not being a billionaire. Why are you not being a billionaire? Because if I wish myself a million, then I wish you people a billion now. And look, when you come back, once you get it, remember that I have, maybe at that time I would have a Patreon or something. Or you can even send me on my PayPal. I'm joking. Enjoy your... That was it for our Winners Wednesday, me showing my financial experience in my life so far. I mean, I can go on and on, but this video is going to be too long. So for now, subscribe to make sure you find me next time you're looking for me. Because if you watch this far, it means there must be something about me that keeps you this long. So subscribe and stay curious, and yeah. Oh, look, my girl is just clean. I don't even know why I'm wearing pink. It was not intentional. I'm not a pinky lady. Enough of the talking. Talkative Dominique. Thanks for watching. Stay curious in the difference. Bye. Mwah.